Quick question. Are you looking for minority business loans in Phoenix? Well, meet Keisha. Keisha owns a small cafe in Phoenix. Keisha bought her lovely little cafe early last fall from the previous owner, Mr. Ruskin, who she became very good friends with over the years because she used to eat there at that little cafe each and every day for lunch. One day, Mr. Ruskin sadly announced to Keisha and the rest of the regulars that they would be closing the little cafe down because he had become ill and would be forced to retire for health reasons. Keisha, sad, hurt, and distraught, wrestled for days and days over the news Mr. Ruskin had just delivered. Then, all of a sudden, Keisha had a genuine aha moment. She decided that she would buy the little cafe and keep the legacy of the lovely little cafe alive for many more years to come. And Keisha did just that. 45 days later, Keisha bought the lovely little cafe and Mr. Ruskin moved to Florida and retired just like he said. But Keisha had used all of her savings to buy the restaurant, so when she needed money to make improvements, hire staff, and do some much-needed marketing, she found herself coming up short. So the next morning, Keisha got up and confidently strolled down to her local bank, who she had been with since college, to apply for a small business loan. But 90 days and a stack of paperwork later, Keisha received her denial letter in the mail. Now, for the last 90 days, while waiting on the bank to come through with her business loan, Keisha had been using her credit cards to keep the business afloat. So now Keisha is here with a great business, but no money and a stack of maxed out credit cards. And now her credit score has dropped tremendously because of the maxed out credit cards and excessive new personal debt she'd been accumulating while trying to keep her new little cafe alive. Luckily, one of Keisha's regulars, Eric, told her she could go to fundanyloan.com and get minority business loans in Phoenix in 3 to 5 business days, and all she needed was a 561 credit score and to be grossing at least $17,000 per month in revenue. So later that night, after she closed down the restaurant, Keisha did just that. She logged on to fundanyloan.com and completed the quick funding request form and indicated that she was interested in minority business loans in Phoenix for her new cafe. One day later, she was emailed 2 funding offers. She accepted the terms of the first offer for a working capital loan, and 3 business days later, she received $167,000 wired directly into her business banking account. She didn't have to submit tax returns or financials, and at that time, she had only had a 562 credit score when she was approved for funding. So now, Keisha is super happy. She got the funds she needed to save her cafe and pay off her debt. Her cafe is now thriving, and she's even thinking of opening a second location downtown next year. And of course, she lets all of her customers know that it's true. They can get minority business loans in Phoenix at fundanyloan.com without perfect credit, without a ton of paperwork, and without the long wait. So be smart like Keisha and head over to fundanyloan.com for minority business loans in Phoenix. You'll be so glad you did.